Hey, Sierra, you are. Wait a minute. Oh, wow. You made it here fast, huh, Sierra? Salute to you, sister. I'm coming in loud and clear to you. Mhm. Okay. I just want to make sure I'm coming in loud and clear to you. Because I don't know. Yep. Okay. Very good. Okay. I apologize again. That's why I'm on tonight. I usually don't do it this late, but I did 3 streams just to make up for what I did earlier, and I apologize for that. I really do. But I'm waiting on everybody to get out off Trill Box and Talk. Okay, I see everybody coming in now. All right. Okay, yes, sir. Stormy B. Yes, me and Mac talked about you, and we got you covered. Mac got you covered. I'm gonna give you his number. He wants you to call and let him know what you want on your intro. All right. So, first of all, shout out to the LDBC. Shout out um, to all my subscribers. And I apologize for the technical difficulties, but I appreciate everybody tuning in earlier and back again and now again. But I'm going to discuss really the technical part of this fight. Okay. Uh, he got in touch with me. Oh, okay. Okay. I texted him today. Oh, good. 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 All right. Now, let me know what else we need to do. Um, okay. All right. And I want to talk about the technical part of this whole situation. Okay. Earl did some things in there that I never seen him do before. But as I mentioned earlier, everything I said, I'm not bragging or boasting or nothing like that. But everything I said came true. He was a different type of dude out there. He had a lot of tools in his toolbox. And the fight didn't go the way people thought it would go. So what he did was um uh, um uh uh I'm sorry, hold on. Okay, never mind. Okay, go ahead. So what he did was he showed everybody that he was more than just a come forward brute, weight bully, a knucklehead, or what they call a weight bully. So he showed him that he can box. Now the technical part of it is the jab. Let's start off with that. All right. The jab was a beautiful jab. All right. He had the jab in his face. What's good, Jay Good? I see. Uh, uh, that jab kept Mikey thinking. Kept Mikey from thinking. I'm sorry. Kept him from thinking. See, if you let him think too long, he's gonna find a way to get around that jab, which he was trying to do. Now, his brother in the corner, Robert Garcia, said, "Hey, look, you got to get a little closer, but be careful." But Earl kept working that jab, kept working that jab. He won the first round off of jabs. Now he was inching closer. He was trying to, reach him in the stomach, midsection, body, whatever you want to call it. But he was coming up short. Mikey threw maybe three punches first round. But the technical part is Earl, the way he fought on the back foot mostly. If you didn't notice that. And every time the 10-second clapper came, he would do this, move back close to his close to his corner. See, a lot of people saying, "Oh, Earl did that, so he can't steal around and do a combination on him." No, it wasn't that. It wasn't that every time the 10-second come, he'd move close to the round. So he had 2 minutes of rest already. As soon as 10-second bell ring, he's sitting down. He did that almost every round. Then when Mikey was getting hit to the body, you can tell that when Earl started off on round one, the way the same Deontay Wilder should have did, but he threw that through the window. Jamel Charlo, He should have did it. He threw it through the window. Everybody had a chip on their shoulder. Earl had a chip on his shoulder too, but it was a different type of chip. He didn't like the way that everybody was making him sound like a big dummy. Oh, Earl is not as quick as Mikey. He's not as smart as Mikey. He don't have the ring IQ as Mikey. Oh, Mikey is this or that. Okay, I expect the Hispanics to say that. But when you got Sugar Ray Leonard saying that and Mike Tyson, then Sugar Ray Leonard tried to take it back today. Sugar Ray Leonard trying to say, oh, wait a minute. I didn't say that. It was taken out of context. No, it wasn't. How was it taken out of context and you said it? What was wrong? I mean, what was taken out of context? He said it and he was wrong. I told everyone Earl is a 30 international champion. 35, he had 30 fights international. That's other countries, you know. And he was Golden Glove champion, amateur of the year. I mean, then an Olympian. That's the highest amateur accolade you can have, being an Olympian. Then knocking Mayweather down, whooping his ass in sparring. I knew this was coming. I just knew it. I knew it was going to be a different type of fight. I knew he wasn't going to knock him out. First round, like everybody's saying, first, second round, third round, fourth round. I knew it. He tried the 12th round. He was 10 off on him on the 10th round, but I think he punched himself out a little bit, because he did get below 147 when he was weighing 160. So he said he's going to keep, hey, what's up, Ron Finkley? So he said he's going to keep his weight down, which I don't blame him. It's better to keep your weight down than have to come so far down to make weight. Now, Mikey Garcia, brother, said, why would you spar 18 rounds and we only go on 12? Dumbass, what you think? So he can last longer so he could be whooping on your brother ass for 12 rounds without being tired. That's why. But see, they tried to play a psychological game. I said this earlier. I don't like the way Mikey was so arrogant. Okay, we get that he fought in Texas 7 times. We get it that it's a Hispanic community in Texas. I understand that. That's why I got a lot of bad comments, because I said, hey, some live there and some snuck over there. I wasn't lying. It's true. And I like what Earl said. Hey, look, if Sugar Ray Leonard can't root for me, Mike Tyson, Terence Crawford versus Amir Khan, I'm going to pick Terence Crawford. Other words, we could root for our own brothers and sisters. They root for their people. They strong people, but don't act arrogant and talk shit. Especially like Earl said, I watch everything. But sometimes it's better to show a motherfucker than tell a motherfucker. So he started off slow. All right. I'm going to start off with round 1. We all know how that was, a filling out round. All right. What's up, Rob Sportman Lee? What's going on with you? We know he started off slow. All right. He kept the shit just mediocre because Mikey didn't know what he's bringing. But Earl knew what he's doing. So Earl started off with the jab. That's one thing about a jab. I always tell you this. And Stormy B, anybody could tell you, everything works off the jab. Everything works behind the jab. I'm not talking about no rangefinder, of course, you're going to find out, Mikey does that, use as a rangefinder. He just throw it out there just to see how far he is, Earl has some longer arms. So besides jabbing it straight, because Mike has a good high guard defense, he went around because his arm was just so long. He didn't reach, because he would have reached, he would have got countered. But he adjusts every time Mikey Garcia adjusts. See, a lot of people don't catch little things like that. I told you this would be a very skilled fight with both fighters. And Earl showed us that. See, he countered to the counter. You see what I'm saying? See, every time Earl would hit Mikey, Mikey would try back and counter him, but Earl would counter him back. So, in other words, Earl still was ahead basically on points. So Mikey was trying to hit him hard, but uh, 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 but Earl came back and hit him like 3 times, flush. Yes, I will give Mikey credit. He did take some good shots. Yes, he did, and that comes from probably snack and sparring with 160 pounders. You know, he did that about 6, 7 times. I heard in his training camp. Now, Earl did bag off some. I don't know. Did he say, okay, I got this one and I'm showing them that I can box? And I proved that, you know. Everybody remember this, right? We got another champion. Who can't box? Who can't go 12 rounds? You know, who said that? Deontay Wilder. Just said the same thing about him when he beat Brian Severn. Who can't box? Who can't go 12 rounds? Huh? Who can't take a jab? Who can't take a hit? He showed them he can box. And then Earl had to show them they can box. See, that's why I tell people, don't listen to these naysayers, these haters. All right? If you know boxing and you have seen this boxer fight, if you had seen the fights I watched before this fight, because everybody was all antsy. Fanon was antsy. He was nervous. He was this and that. I talked with him, hey, everybody like Earl. He cool. He chilled out. He's, I looked at his little girl. I looked at his little girl. She's just like him. Not only look like him, but you can tell she's gonna have that shyness, that quietness, because she's just looking at everybody and hide behind him. The other little girl running and being everything. So she probably got her mother's side. So, but it was a skillful fight, and that's Rod. Deontay Wilder will make an announcement tomorrow. Okay. All right. So just want you to know that I did check it out. He gonna make an announcement tomorrow about what he gonna do, and about the Brazil fight. Okay. So, but I'm gonna read the chats in just a second. But okay, we all know round 1 was a filling out round. Okay, we know round 2. I'm not gonna talk about this all week. Because the fight over with, and I just want to get to the logistics of it. And the skill set. Because I like that technical boxing shit. Because see, Earl did make adjustments, but he only made adjustments when Mikey tried to make adjustments. See, this was caught at the end of Earl training camp, he said. His coach, Derek James, brought it to his attention, got him out of sparring, and told him, come in the office and let me show you something. He said, look at Mikey. I forgot what fight it was. Mikey do jump in when he punch because he's short, and he scores. And he was pretty accurate with the people he fought. He never fought nobody like Earl. And then he said, look, we can work on something. When he jump in, you stick out that jab and let him run into it. And you know what? Floyd was saying the same thing on the side. Keep the jab close. In other words, don't stand it out. Keep it, so if he counter you, you have your hands back. You won't have to stand so far. You have your hands back ready to block that counter. Then you can counter to his counter. You see what I'm saying? So that what happened. That's boxing. See, you can say what you want, but that motherfucker boxed his ass off Saturday. Now, Mikey is lucky Earl didn't fight him like he fought Kell Brook. See, fighters, if you're a good fighter, you prepare yourself for who you're going to fight. And only reason Earl said he fought that way because people was really nagging him, really rubbed him the wrong way. And that's not a good thing. You don't want to piss nobody off. I said that. You don't want to piss a boxer off because that gave him motivation, he said. That psyched himself out. It psyched himself out, he said, when he know he can beat a fighter. He know he can beat a fighter, but he know he can steamroll over a fighter, but he psyched himself out to make him work harder in training camp. So every time Mikey talked that shit, throw up his finger, all that shit, that made him motivating him, you know, act like that was his home and not Earl. That where Earl started at. He started at the amateurs. He was the best amateur. They I had seen tapes on him as an amateur. He used to get hit a lot when he was an amateur, but that's how you learn. You learn the basics. Now, Mikey didn't make the Olympic team. He didn't have, but he have done good for a person that wasn't an Olympian. But to be an Olympian, you got to have the fundamentals. I'm talking about international fundamentals. Okay, not just for the United States, for you're gonna see every type of offense and defense. And Earl defense was tight. Yes, he was. He jumped back every time Mikey tried to jump in. He'll stick that jab out or he'll jump back. Every time Mikey tried to go low, Earl would jump back and block it with his gloves. You know, Beautiful boxing. He stayed off the ropes. He got caught on the rope maybe one time, and he circled out of that rope. And he came out on his right side. He came out like this. That's how he came out. So he could wrap it around. And that's what he did. Countered. And Mikey tried to swing, but he was too slow. Then the round progressed. Body shots progress. You get a little bit slower. You get a little fatigue. Then here we go. Earl got better, like I said. Didn't he get better? He got better after each round, right? Because he got in his rhythm. And once you get in your rhythm, it's hard to stop you. Some people call it your zone. You in a zone, you in your, you can't miss. Michael Jordan used to be in that zone when he was here in Chicago. When I went to see him play that time, he hit 30-something points and hit the first 10 shots. He was in the zone, So, and Earl was in the zone. And when he found out, see, Mikey, he kept that right glove up, but he was trying to protect his stomach too, because that shit hurt too. So he don't know to do this or do this. One time he put his whole leg up because it was hurting. He was putting the leg up like this and trying to do this. Yeah, his ass probably was so Sunday. I would be too. And his ear was red like a motherfucker. I thought it was bleeding. But that's because Earl had longer reach. Then Robert Garcia said, he's only hitting you because he got a longer reach. Oh, yeah. But see, a good coach, a good coach, a good fighter would have showed Mikey Garcia a strategy to fight a fighter if they was in the same weight class. How to fight a guy with longer arms. Floyd fought Diego Corrales, and he was way taller, way longer than Floyd. Floyd was quick, got in, and got out. That's all you had to do. That's all Mike had to do, but Mike is not that fast. So, but hey, Spence punch placement is dangerous. Oh, yes. His punch placement was accurate. As the rounds got better, he got better as far as just every time he threw, he hit. He threw over 1,000 punches, 1,000-something punches. And I said that for Mikey to even win on points, he got to throw 100 plus points per round. But it looked like he was looking for the perfect punch to knock Earl out. But that wasn't going to happen. Because Earl had a little smirk on his face when Mikey hit him. He was laughing. Then he put the jab because he annoyed Mikey with that jab. He really annoyed him. Mikey even looked back at the referee. Hey, because he put the jab on his head. It rubbed it like, yeah, like, you know. And Michael like, hey, and the referee said, don't do that shit, And okay, okay. You know, but as long as you moving that jab, that's not stiff arm. You can do that. In boxing, they say you can't stiff arm. They didn't say nothing about you can't jab. I mean, you can't jab and just as long as you're moving that jab. That's the only thing. As long as you can stick that jab out there, but you have to move it. And he was moving it. He just wasn't moving it that fast. That's all. But everything works behind that jab, and he had a beautiful jab Saturday night, and it was annoying. It was annoying, uh, 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 Mikey, because he couldn't do nothing about it. He tried. He thought about it, but that's one thing about Earl. He kept that jab in his face. Why? Because he didn't give him a chance to think. You sit there and pose and admire your work. You give your other fan a chance to think. Yes, sir. What's up, Blazing Sports? Yes, sir. I see you in the building, man. I see you, Seneca J. All right. Yes, sir. Boss Minutes here. Yeah, okay, I see everybody. I see Act Reach, I thought. Ron Finkley. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna get to the chat in 1 second. And so and I don't think uh 7 8 right. I don't think he's gonna fight Manny Pacquiao. Cause Manny Pacquiao looking, his wife looking too. And I don't think Manny Pacquiao had the he don't have the fire no more. He wants to make a little more retirement money, but I don't think he got it like that, you know. And when he fought Broner, those one flurries that will hurt you, you know. I don't know, you know, Earl he can beat him, of course. It's a plan for everything. You just got to prepare yourself, and he prepared himself. Manny don't want that smoke. No, he don't want it because you can tell. He was hesitant. He said, well, sure, I'm ready to fight anybody. Da, 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 da. I don't want to fight this motherfucker. No, I don't. You just see that motherfucker? Hell no. So, just be honest. That's what I don't get. Just say, no, I don't think I can handle him. No, 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 no. Ain't nothing embarrassing about that. Just say, hey, I'm too old for this guy. This is a young guy. I can't handle him. Just be honest. But I get it, But in the dressing room, Earl say, look, okay, I showed them I box. I showed them I have a ring IQ. I showed them I can adjust. I showed them I can move. I can show them that, hey, I got a jab. I'm not just a walk-in fighter, walk you down and beat you down. I'm not that fighter. I can do whatever. But I want to get back to some brawling. And I don't blame him. But like he said, and like I said, Mikey, the object wasn't to beat Earl. He wanted to. He won a fifth title. He said that, but the object was to survive, and he did that. But it's no moral victories in boxing. Andre Ward said that a while back. Either you win, lose, or draw. Fuck a moral victory. You don't see when they show your record, moral victory right there. Just like Cal Brook. He kept on bringing up, I fought Triple G, and Earl Spence was like, why you keep bragging about somebody that you lost to? Well, he was bigger guy. So what? Now watch Mikey get on the bandwagon and say, well, I fought the pound for pound best welterweight Earl Spence, and with the distance. You see what I mean? Who I mean, who does that? You know, you know. I mean, that's just, So Mikey's talking about, well, I might stay at 147. I might no, you ain't gonna stay at 147. No, because you can't handle, especially Earl. And you think you gonna handle Crawford or Porter or even Thurman? He come back and fight one time, and his ass is gone. You know, sooner or later he gonna have to give up that belt, or he gonna run out of money with them sanction fees. Your choice. Now he did state that he will fight Earl Spence in 2020. He didn't say about this year. He ain't gonna fight him this year, and I see why. You know, but hey, look, Mayweather era is over. We have to realize that. Floyd realized that. That's why he left the fight early. That's why he looked at Earl Spence and just clapped, and that was it. Look, jealousy is a strong emotion. I always say that. Earl Spence is the man in the welterweight division. And Floyd Mayweather is not the man no more. And he knows that. That's why he left the fight early, because he saw a show. He saw a very good technical boxer overwhelming another technical boxer, supposedly. He saw how the display that Earl put on. He didn't want to hear it. He didn't want to hear that the Floyd Mayweather era is over with. You are the new pay-per-view king, and you are this and that and this and that. He didn't want to hear that shit. So he left the fight early. See, then I get a message that Floyd Mayweather said he's coming back. He just put that out there because Earl is getting all the attention right now. That's all. He ain't coming back nowhere. What are you gonna do? Find a Chinese guy? No. He's 40-some years old now. You've been there, you done that, you did well. You did well for your family. Look, go somewhere. I'm not trying to be mean or anything like that, because he was my favorite fighter. But let's be realistic now. All right. Earl is 28, 29, I believe. And he might fight Porter next. If we get past Porter, I think Crawford should be made next. That's my personal opinion. And Terrence Crawford, he don't have no one to fight over there at top rank at welterweight. So he have to do what he have to do. So hey, Earl, hey, he's his own man. Man down promotions. So why not make the fight? So hey, that's what's happening. What is okay? Smash the light. Okay. Oh yeah. Thanks. What's blazing sport? Yeah, I know my shit. Because I watched the fight again. Because I called the fight, so I couldn't turn it up, and I couldn't hear it, and so I watched it again. Just to so I can, when I do the go live, I know what I'm talking about. And each time, people didn't notice a lot of things. A lot of things I noticed that Earl was doing. He was, if you ever known Mikey running in, he hold his head down, and so he won't get hit. Earl pushed his head down and hit him with that left. How many people caught that? He did it maybe 3 times, and it's legal. The longer you don't hold it down, you can put somebody's head down and hit him. That what Mikey did to J. John Clifton, whatever the name is. He raked him around the head. He spun around, and he hit him with a thunderous right hand and knocked him out at 135. Now, next week, we got Lamar Peterson and Lipinets. Now, I don't think Lipinets going to get through Peterson boxing. Peterson can box, but Lipinets is just a strong fighter. That's all. He just, strong. And he got a hellified jab. The jab is always the key to everything in boxing. I don't care if it's a rangefinder or, but it counts as a point. Deontay Wilder won 5 rounds damn near on jabs when he won the WBC belt against Bermain Severn. He had that pool cue stick jab. out there like it wasn't nothing, and he couldn't get past it. That keeps your opponent at bay. That keeps your opponent from coming in on your ass. You know. Now when Earl really brawl, you know, he get was back then come forward, you know, and the commentator, I didn't. Now Leonard Lewis was cool, but the other guy talking about I never seen Boom Mancini. I never seen Earl get pushed back. That's the fight he was fighting, dumbass. He didn't have to get pushed back. He was showing he could fight on the back foot. That's all. He wasn't getting pushed back. He was moving back because Mikey was moving up. He's staying in range. That's all. How many people didn't get that? You know, I mean, he fought before. He fought. He been in many wars. Bobo Mancini. I never seen nobody back Earl Spence up like that. Dumbass, he was trying to fight on the back foot. He was trying to stay in range. So your opponent move up on you and try to get an inside, you're gonna move back. Just like Pedraza did Lomachenko. He tried to step around or whatever. He just took 2 steps back. You ain't going around me. That's why I say, and that's what you always hear. It's levels to this type of shit. It's levels to this type of shit. That's why you hear that all the time. It is. You keep learning, you keep learning, you keep learning. That's why you got to stay on point. You know, that's why you got to keep it up, keep it up, keep it up, keep it up. You learn something new every day in boxing. You got to have a great ring IQ. That's one thing Floyd could do. He couldn't read much from a motherfucker, but he can read a defense. He can read what you bringing. He can read your habits. He can read. He can read if you dropping that left hand. He can read you dropping that right hand, and he capitalized on it. We always say Floyd collecting that data. All he doing is figuring out his opponent. That's all. Then once you figure it out, then you execute the plan. Then there you go. But a lot of people say, well, I can't fight a southpaw. Yes, you can. A southpaw ain't nothing different than a southpaw and an orthodox. That's all. So then Boom and Senior is talking about, well, Mikey got a strong left. Yeah, he does. But you can't get a left on a southpaw. You can't throw a left that good on a southpaw because a southpaw right hand is his lead hand. So Mikey couldn't throw no left because Earl gonna block it with his lead hand. His lead hand is his jab hand. That's why he couldn't throw it. He was a fighter, not me. And he couldn't figure that shit out. Sometimes, motherfuckers, they just pick motherfuckers for their name. Half of these motherfuckers got hit in the head so much, they don't know, hell, what's a jab? No more. And they fought all their life. Everybody said, well, Floyd, he the only one to get, because Floyd had never had no hard fights. Floyd only been cut one time in his life. So, but who knows? 10 years from now, Floyd might not even can talk. But hey, that's boxing. That's a sport. The less you get hit, the longer you last. Yes, sir. Salute, Curtis. What's up, my brother? Yes, sir. What's up, old shit? What's going on, my brother? Yeah. So, hey, that's boxing. Now, Mikey said he gonna go down. I think 140. 135 is just too far there. He been there, done that, cleaned that up, whatever. Why go back there? Go at 140. Go for Lomachenko. Go for a bigger name. I don't know why he want to do that, but He wanted to, the money, pay-per-view, and he wanted to be a star. He was real arrogant through this whole promotion. And I really believe Fox spent about 20 million on advertisement for this fight. And it couldn't have been at a better stadium. Jerry Jones was there, and you got it right there in the center of Dallas, Hispanics, blacks, Earl hometown. Mikey fought there 7 times, you know. But don't sit here and tell me that people followed Mikey from Oxnard, California, all the way to Dallas, Texas. That's why I got all them hate comments said. Like I say, Dallas have a very big Mexican community. They on the border. They got mad when I said that some live there and some snuck over there. I didn't mean nothing by it, but I just call it like I see it. I'm sorry. It is what it is. Hey, what's up, Sir Big Head? What's up? How many pay-per-view buys do you think they pulled off? Man, I don't know, but I can tell you it's up there. I don't know. We won't know for another week. I know they did well, but I can't really say. I know they did good though. 500,000 more than AB. I'm sure. Oh yes, most definitely. Oh yeah, most definitely. Because okay, well, I know they did 47,000, and at the gate, but I don't know. That's a good question. I'm gonna try to figure that out because I know they did. I know they did way better than AB because you had both fan bases was there, hometown, and you might well say Mikey really hometown because he fought there 7 times, and he been to a Cowboy games and stuff like that, and it sold out, and I don't know. Someone was estimating how many it was the other day. I forgot because you had some people legal streaming it, some people bought it, and I think they did good. I think they did real good. I don't think they broke no record yet, but what I hear going about Richard Schaefer, he's saying that the pay-per-view buys are through the roof. He didn't give no numbers, but he just said it's through the roof. Now, what that means is he did well. He did more than well. If Richard Schaefer said it went through the roof. So he probably made a good deal of money, and Earl is right. Nobody want to fight him. Nobody want to fight Earl Spence. Everybody's running, right? But now he's the money man now. See, that's another thing he took Floyd from. That's the money man now. So, like Earl said, now everybody gonna want to fight Earl Spence. I remember Keith Thurman used to say, everybody want that golden ticket, that Willy Wonka golden ticket. They want to fight Floyd Mayweather. Even Amir Iman, who got knocked out by Adrian Granados, talking about I could fight Floyd. Why not? Why not? Dumbass, because you can't box. And what happened to him after Granados knocked him out? It seemed like he went in hiding. And Marcos Mondana coming back, but he's not going to last long. Just that money running low. That's all. He's just trying to keep that money up. That's all. He's not going to last long. He can't hit like he used to. All that weight he gained, he was down there close to 300 pounds. I didn't even know that was his ass. So somebody said something. I thought it was just some fat security guard. I'm not trying to be funny and shit, but hell, it is what it is. But I will tell you this. I'm jealous that I wasn't there, but that's a expensive trip and a long trip for somebody from the Midwest going all the way south to Dallas, Texas, and leaving the cold below zero weather and going to a nice Texas. I don't know how the weather was down there, but I assume it was nice. So, but and plus got responsibilities here, so I wish I could, do that. But you know, I never seen a display of boxing talent than I did Saturday. Now I seen Floyd box a beautiful fight when he was a little bit younger, when he was Pretty Boy Floyd. He boxed a great, beautiful, technical fight. But now, what Earl did Saturday, he outdid that. I ain't never seen nobody box better than Floyd when he was Pretty Boy Floyd. But I seen it Saturday, and no doubt, it's no doubt, I wouldn't put him up there as the number one pound for pound fighter. Now, Terrence Crawford's great. He's a good fighter, switch hitter, fast feet, very athletic. He can crump. But I just can't see him, no, beating Earl Spence. It might be close. I'm not gonna say that, but Earl Spence, he can adjust to your adjustment. That's what we're saying. He know how to counter to your counter. He has sparred with the best. You know, and he don't spar 147s. He spar 154s, and I'm looking for him to move up probably in the next year or two. But like you said, it's belts out there. He want all the belts. So he said he's gonna keep his weight down, which is, you want so far to go. I need to work on how to get press credentials so I can get an interview to the fighters. Yeah, I know, because World Breaker, he's not no press, so Blue Blood probably helped him get a pass. I'm not familiar how you get one, but because World Breaker, that's the first time I ever know him to go, get a pass, because he don't do that. Normally boxing conversation and barbershop conversations and Blue Blood. They are normally at the LDBC brothers to go out. But World Breaker live in Texas, so how he got it, I don't know. He got a chance to ask a question too. So I don't know, but if he had the right equipment and everything, it would have came out a little nicer and everything. you know. So I get it. A lot of brothers want to go out there, take pictures and everything, but I would have bought a nice camera and everything and a tripod, hold it up. And, if you're going to do it, all the way right. What, you know, it's something better than nothing, you know? Yeah. So, and, no, I think Blue Blood got all that. I'm not for sure, but I think he got all that type of equipment. So, but it's hard. I don't know. I think I heard it's hard to get press credentials. You know, I think somebody got denied press credentials. Somebody in LDBC to the zone group. I don't know who it was. I think it was Blue Blood. Somebody. But yeah. And what's Blazing Sports? That's what you need to do. You up there too. That'd be wonderful for you to do. Yes, sir. Yep. Yep. I really would like to see that too, because I know you got some good questions to ask, especially with Spence, any fighter. Shit. If I had press credentials and the equipment, I would go. And if I had over 1,000 subs, I would go. You know, so, but right now I'm not, prepared to go. So I just hold down the fort at the LWC at the crib, so. But anyway, but I'm gonna tell you this: the fight next week, Lamont Peterson and Lipinat. I'm looking for Lamont Peterson to put on a show because he said he's getting ready to retire. You know, and he want to fight maybe one or two more fights, and he gonna call it quits. I thought he was gonna retire after Spence fight, but I guess he want to take one or two more. And that's it. So now I see in the Charlos, they was there, and they didn't have anything to say. I see him on camera or nothing like that. So, but Earl Spence had to stay busy. The more you stay busy, the better you become. The better you get a chance to look what people are bringing, the better you will be. Carissa Shields, yes, yeah. Carissa Shields run. Oh yeah, Carissa Shields, yes. When she fight on Christina Hammer, you know that is a good fight. Carissa Shields strong, got a good right, you know. But Christina Hammer, she's a technical fighter. She can box. She can move. She works behind her jab. She get in and get out. She's not big. She's thin, and they fighting. She's 24 and something, and I think Carissa Shields 8-0, 9-0. But that's gonna be a hell of a fight, Technical versus a big puncher. So she had Andre Ward help out, give her some pointers and stuff like that. But hey, hey, what's up, JC? Yeah. So it's gonna be great. It's gonna be a good fight with them two women. And only thing about it, like Krista Shields said, I think women should go 3 rounds. You know, they shouldn't go 2 rounds. They should go on 3 rounds. You know, because it just goes so fast. Some 2 minutes. You know, and they be and that Kathy I forgot her name, but she had fought the other night for the zone. Um, and what was that, Friday night? Yeah, Friday night. And she can fight. She can fight. She's a real slugger. She throw combinations left and right. She can fight. But the best fight I seen the whole weekend was Earl Spence. You know, and I can't keep saying that so much. And now everybody, everybody, everybody now is respecting Earl Spence. Everybody now is respecting Deontay Wilder. You know, oh yeah, Mashroom love her. Yeah, oh yeah, they love her. Yes, sir. But yeah, he always bragging about her. But yeah, everybody loved Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder. Let them tell it, the haters. And what make it so bad, it's his own people. And I'm not talking about blacks. Well, them too. But the people here in the United States, now he was an Olympian too. They hating on him because of the LDBC. That's not right. You know, he been through a lot of shit. Boxing politics. That's what he been through. Earl was calling out people at what, 13-0. But everybody kept saying, get a belt, you know. Even Keith Thurman, something was right, Yes, son, get a belt, son. Then talk to me, son, this and that, But his ass is, he fell from grace, like he said. Yeah. He had it made, Keith Thurman. He won not one time, he was a 2-time champion. In activities, he lost the belt. And if he don't be careful, he about to lose this belt too. Now, I bet Big Yeti looking down on him now, or he might be looking up. Who knows how he lived? But what you doing, Keith? Take your ass back to the States and focus on your boxing. Oh, he right here in America? Okay. Down or lay down. The champ is here. Bomb squad. Okay. Well, okay. The champ is right here in America. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I know that. Deontay Wilder. I'm talking about Keith Thurman. All right. I'm talking about Keith Thurman. He either give up the belt or fight. You know. So, but beautiful boxing. We getting a lot of boxing now, and that's what I like. But we want to see the best fight the best, though. We haven't seen the fights that we really want to see yet. Sure, I get it. I get the Terrence Crawford and Spence. They're gonna meet up. I know they are. I got that feeling. Sure, he's not gonna fight Terrence Crawford next, but I guarantee you they're gonna try to make that fight afterwards. Ain't don't need all that promotion and shit, cause the fight has already been promoted. All you gotta do is just make the official announcement when everything is taken care of. Say with Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua. Please get that shit over with. And I never seen no one like Anthony Joshua. You got all the belts still won, and you don't want it. That would be the first thing on my list before I fight somebody like Gerald Miller. Not taking nothing from him. But I'm just saying, why not focus on Wilder? He got that last belt to make you the unified, make you the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world. Why not? You can write your own motherfucking ticket. And you don't want to? You scared? Motherfucking scared. That's what it is, right? You scared, right? Yeah, that's what it is. Your ass is scared. That's all right, but that's the profession you chose. And another thing, come to think of it, let me go back to Spence real fast. And another thing that pissed Earl off was when Mikey said, well, he remind me of me. You know, like, like somebody wanna, like you is so, it's going to his head. That's what I think it is. You know, and he remind me of me. You know, you. No, no, he remind me of himself. You can't do those things, Mikey. You know, who have you fought that was so dangerous? What have you done that sticks out? I mean, sure, you won a belt here, a belt there, but look who you fought. You know, Adrian Broner. You know the problems Adrian Broner have. Sure, he want the Madonna fight again, but Adrian Broner, I think his best days are behind him. I really do. This is a new day, people. You know what? Let me go on and say this shit. This is a new day. This is a new boxing. This is a new boxing breed. All right. Yes, legacy don't mean shit to these guys. True. They want a box though. They want a championship. That's what's important to them and money. They want to fight. And we getting the fights. Hell, this weekend be the 17th weekend in a row that we have boxing. I don't care, the zone, top rank, or PBC. We getting the fights. We getting boxing back. That's what it is. Hey, the heavyweight, they're coming back. And they're coming back bigger and taller. The average heavyweight is over 6 feet tall now. 6'5". Wilder 6'7". Fury 6'9". Klitschko 6'6". Anthony Joshua 6'2", 6'3", something like that. We getting the fights. So we getting all that. So yeah. So, but anyway, back in the days, they didn't have that. Let me see. Let me turn this down. Okay. Yeah. So we weren't getting that back in the days. But now, hey, everybody's different now. It's all over with now. It's all over. This is a new breed of boxing. New breed. And look out. I really believe that Showtime had to step it up. If Showtime don't step it up, these streaming sites, the apps, Fox, BBC and Fox, ESPN, the Zone, they might be the future of boxing. So hey, gotta step it up. Hey, y'all hit that like button. And hey, I'm KQKC. Hey, if you haven't subscribed to KQKC, feel free to do so. And you get notified each and every time I do a live stream or a video. And I come on right after for International Boxing Monday through Friday at 12:30 p.m. Central Time. Okay, and well, we'll be talking about some few fighters tomorrow. I had wanted to talk about, but I wanted to get to the technical part of this, the boxing of Earl Spence, because he was doing things that I never seen. He did one move I never seen before. How he came and ducked down and came around with that left. That was this beautiful display of boxing. Beautiful display, especially when you used to seeing him coming in like this, get hit, come on, keep going forward. Now Earl's a tough motherfucker now. He just had a lightweight to fuck with, to play around with Saturday. You know how a dog play around with a toy? But that what Earl was doing. You know, Mikey talk all that shit. All that shit. Like Earl said, I watch everything on YouTube. When I get ready to fight my opponent, I want to see what he's saying. Cause whatever he's saying, it gonna motivate me. And Mike was talking all that shit. I'm a better fighter than him. Oh, well, I sparred a 160 pounder and I did great. No, fuck that. You know, This is a new day in boxing, y'all. You'll see. New day. Like I said, the heavyweights. I mean, you got Far coming up. You got Joyce. You got Effie. You know, Wilder, Joshua. You know, there's heavyweights out there to replace Foreman, Ali, all these big older welterweights. The older welterweights was shorter. I'm not saying short, but shorter, but stockier. These welterweights are slender and tall and can punch. If Joe Joyce picked up his speed and his punches, he'd be a force to be reckoned with. He does everything in slow motion. He does the right things, but he's not sure of what he's doing. He does it in slow motion. Okay, I got to cut off the ring. Okay, I got to go up top. Okay, I got to go down low. But once more he fight, that's what I say, stay active, stay active, stay active. More of that shit will come to him. More will come to him. More will come to him. That's all you got to do. So, and we get in the fights we want, and that's what we want. What's up, Derek Bailey? What's up, Chance? All right. And y'all smack that like button. And I know I've been on here long. I know somebody else. I think Stay Ready is he going on next. And I appreciate everybody. And don't forget to smash the like button, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button for KQKC Boxing. And like I said, you can reach me. You hit the notification bell. And if you go to my page and hit show more, you'll see all my sites, email, Gmail, all that. Okay. And also, if you want to catch my show Monday through Friday, and you can catch it at 12:30 p.m. Central Time. Now, if anybody have any questions, I break it down about Saturday fight, any fight, anything. We appreciate you, KQ kids. Hey, Ron, I appreciate you, man. I really appreciate you, man, because you really true to the LDVC, man, and I like that. You know that I like that, and welcome, Rod too. I see you back in the house, man, and everything, and you came back through like you promised, man. I appreciate that. Wait a minute, let me see what you say. His couch told him to practice that for Mikey's counter. He just schooled Mikey. Oh yeah, he did. That he did. Yes he did. Yes he did. He schooled. Yeah. Smack that like you at the club. Oh yeah, smash that like, but yes, sir, you at the club. Yes, sir. But yeah, but I appreciate everybody. Hey, you too, Cunningham. All right. So I see everybody. Somebody must be jumping on. Okay, cause I see everybody winding down. So I appreciate everybody, and I catch you all tomorrow. I will throw down a video, probably first thing in the morning. Then I'll be on at 12:30. All right. Without that, I did what, 6 videos today. I don't know how I did that many, but oh, I know how. 'Cause I'm making up for the microphone. That's right. Okay. All right. Well, anyway, peace and love and Stormy B. Keep your wings open. All right. So with that, I'm KQKC. Shout out to the LDBC. I'm out. Peace and love.